Greetings, nature enthusiasts and curious minds alike. We have a thrilling topic to dive into today: the top 10 most dangerous trees you should never touch. These trees, while often beautiful, can pose significant threats to our well-being. Some can harm us through touch, others by ingestion or even inhalation. So, if you're keen on exploring the darker side of the natural world, consider subscribing and giving a thumbs up for more enlightening content like this. Ready for a journey into the deadly side of nature? Let's uncover the truth about these lethal trees. First on our list is the menacing manchineel tree, known as the world's most dangerous tree. This tree, my friends, is the epitome of deadly allure. It's not just its enticing apple-like fruits that are fatal if eaten, but every part of this tree exudes a toxic, milk-like sap. A mere brush against its bark or leaves can trigger severe skin reactions, from painful blisters to even temporary blindness if it gets in your eyes. Imagine taking shelter under a manchineel tree during a rainstorm. The raindrops hitting the tree would splash its poisonous sap onto your skin, causing instant pain and blistering. And let's not forget the lethal fruits. They might look tempting, but a single bite can cause severe throat swelling, potentially leading to suffocation. So, if you spot one, remember it's a look but don't touch situation. Next up is the Sandbox Tree, also known as the dynamite tree. This intriguing name comes from its explosive nature. Yes, you heard that right. This tree is explosive. The Sandbox Tree's fruit, when ripe, bursts open with a loud bang, scattering seeds at speeds of up to 150 miles per hour. That's faster than most sports cars can reach from a standing start. But the Sandbox Tree doesn't just use speed to its advantage. The seeds can be shot as far as 100 feet away. That's about the length of a basketball court. This ensures the tree's survival by spreading its offspring far and wide. However, this explosive strategy isn't just for reproduction. It can also cause harm to unsuspecting passers-by. The seeds are encased in a hard, spiky shell that can cause injury when it's launched at high speed. And let's not forget the tree's sap, which is highly toxic and can cause skin irritation or even blindness if it gets in your eyes. Mother Nature's own version of dynamite, isn't it? The suicide tree sounds ominous, doesn't it? And for good reason. This tree, found primarily in India, is infamous for the deadly nature of its fruit. This unassuming plant bears what appears to be harmless mango-like fruit, but don't be fooled. The fruit of the suicide tree contains a toxin called cerberine, a compound so potent that just a small amount can stop a human heart. It's not hard to see how the tree got its macabre name. The fruit's sweet taste masks the deadly poison within, making it a silent and effective killer. Over the years, it's been used in numerous cases of suicide and murder, often going undetected in autopsies due to its rarity and the difficulty of tracing the toxin. But despite its lethal reputation, the suicide tree is often mistaken for a harmless plant. Its small white flowers and green fruit blend in with the surrounding flora, making it easy to overlook. This is a tree that truly embodies the saying, "Appearances can be deceiving." A silent killer indeed, this tree is as deceptive as it is deadly. Meet the giant hogweed, a plant that can give you third-degree burns. This towering terror, reaching up to 14 feet in height, is not to be trifled with. Its sap, a toxic cocktail, is phototoxic, meaning it reacts with sunlight to cause severe skin burns. Imagine brushing past a plant only to find your skin erupting in painful blisters hours later. But the horror doesn't stop there. The sap can cause long-term damage such as skin discoloration and heightened sensitivity to sunlight, effects that could last for years after the initial exposure. Now, this isn't to instill fear, but to instill caution. Not every green, leafy friend basks in the sunlight harmlessly. Some, like the giant hogweed, are wolves in sheep's clothing. Just remember, when you're out exploring, keep a safe distance from any plant that you're not familiar with. Because in the world of flora, looks can be deceiving, and in the case of the giant hogweed, deadly deceiving. Remember, not all giants are friendly, especially not this one. Our next culprit is the Milky Mangrove. This tree might seem innocuous at first glance, but don't let its appearance fool you. The Milky Mangrove gets its name from the milky white sap that oozes from its bark if disturbed. While this sap might look harmless, it's far from it. This sap is incredibly toxic and can cause serious harm if it comes into contact with your skin or eyes. If the sap touches your skin, it can lead to severe irritation and blisters. And if it gets into your eyes, the consequences can be even more severe, potentially leading to temporary or even permanent blindness. The Milky Mangrove doesn't stop at just being harmful to humans, it's also harmful to other plants. The sap is so toxic that it can kill other plants in its vicinity, making the Milky Mangrove a bit of a bully in the plant world. So the next time you're near a mangrove, be careful not to get too close. This tree is a perfect example of why you should never judge a book, or in this case, a tree, by its cover. White snake root, a plant with a deadly secret. As innocent as this plant may appear, its true nature is far more sinister. Hidden within the white snake root's soft leaves and delicate flowers, a potent toxin known as trematol lurks. Here's where things get truly chilling. This lethal substance doesn't just pose a threat to those who mistakenly ingest the plant. No, the danger of white snake root is far more insidious. Grazing animals such as cows and goats can consume the plant without immediate ill effect. However, the trematol builds up in their systems over time, and that's when the real trouble begins. The poison works its way into the milk and meat of these animals. From there, it can be passed on to humans who consume these products, leading to a potentially fatal condition known as milk sickness. In the early 19th century, this illness caused the deaths of thousands of settlers in the American Midwest, including the mother of none other than President Abraham Lincoln. Truly a snake in the grass, wouldn't you agree? The oleander, beautiful but deadly. Despite its delicate pink and white blooms, the oleander is one of the most toxic plants you could encounter. Every part of this plant, from its glossy leaves to its vibrant flowers, contains a lethal cocktail of cardiac glycosides. These compounds are notorious for their ability to disrupt the heart's rhythm, leading to potentially fatal cardiac arrest. Even the smoke from burning oleander can be harmful, making it a truly dangerous plant to have around. The effects of oleander poisoning can be severe, from stomach pain and diarrhea to slow heart rate, excessive sweating, and even seizures. What's truly deceptive about the oleander is its seductive beauty, often luring the unsuspecting towards it. It's a stark reminder that not all plants are our friends. So, next time you're out in nature, remember the oleander. A reminder that not everything that's beautiful is harmless. Last but not least, the Rosary Pea, a plant that's as dangerous as it is attractive. This alluring plant is known for its bright red seeds, which are often used in jewelry and rosaries, hence its name. But don't let its beauty fool you. These seeds are far from harmless. Inside each seed lies a potent toxin called abrin. If ingested, or if the seed's outer coat is broken and it comes into contact with your skin, it can be lethal. In fact, just a tiny amount, less than the weight of a grain of sand, can kill an adult. The abrin prevents protein synthesis within cells and can cause symptoms such as nausea, vomiting, and even death. One might ask, why would anyone use such a dangerous seed in jewelry? Well, as long as the seed's coat remains undamaged, it poses no threat. It's when the seed is pierced or swallowed that it becomes a deadly weapon. So, if you ever come across a piece of jewelry made from these seeds, handle with extreme care and certainly don't let children play with them. A deadly beauty indeed. Well, there you have it, the top 10 most dangerous trees you should never touch. We've journeyed through a forest of peril, touching upon the lethal allure of the manchineel tree with its toxic fruit, the explosive nature of the sandbox tree, the deceptive beauty of the suicide tree, and the blinding sap of the giant hogweed. We've waded through the murky waters of the Milky Mangrove, a tree that oozes danger with every drop of its milky sap. We've also tread lightly around the white snake root, a plant whose seemingly innocent flowers can cause fatal milk sickness. And who can forget the oleander, a common yet deadly inhabitant of our backyards, or the Rosary Pea, a tiny terror with seeds more lethal than ricin. Each of these trees holds a fascinating, albeit deadly, secret. They remind us that danger often lurks where we least expect it, sometimes hidden in the very beauty of nature itself. So, which of these trees sent a shiver down your spine? We're curious to know. Leave your thoughts in the comments section below. Remember, knowledge is the best defense against the hidden dangers of the world. So let's continue our journey of discovery together. If you found this video informative, do subscribe and give us a thumbs up. Stay safe, stay curious, and until next time, keep exploring the world around you.